Hi Kidspace kids, I hope you're doing well and staying safe inside. Some days, more than others, it's hard to get up and get active, and so on those days I usually like to do yoga. It makes me feel better, it makes me have a brighter outlook on my day, and so Tom, my roommate, and Pudge, we're all going to do yoga together, and you can do this with your family as well. We're going to have a lot of fun. Let's start! Before you start, a yoga mat is optional, but if you have one, please use it. I'm going to use my rug just to improvise because I don't have a yoga mat. First set of poses is a cat-cow. We drop our belly down, look up, and take a deep breath. This is the cow. Now round your spine and look down and take a deep breath. This is the cat pose. Don't be afraid to make the noises of a cow and a cat while doing these poses. It makes it more fun.
We are now going to do a downward dog. As we get into these yoga poses, you will notice most of these poses are named after animals. Our dog, Pudge, does this pose when he stretches after waking up to get his body moving. Shake your legs back and forth like Pudge.
Now we are going to run up to our hands and do a sun salutation. We're going to say hi to the floor and inhale, lift your arms up and say hi to the ceiling. And do that a few times. And don't forget to say hi to your furry little friend.
After we are done with sun salutation, we are going to move our necks side to side. Loosen those joints by moving your shoulders back and forth a few times. Don't be afraid to wiggle it out.
This next step is a little tricky, but I'm sure with practice and a growth mindset you can do it. Get back into downward dog and stick one of your legs really high into the air, as high as you can, and look to your hands and step that foot between your hands. Lift your hands up strong and get into warrior pose. Warriors are strong like us. Reach up and back and get that nice stretch along your back. There you go.
Now on to the other side. Same thing. We want to get into downward dog and step our leg nice and high behind us. Look to your hands and step that foot between your hands. Rise up into warrior. Reach up and back into reverse warrior. There, you got it.
For this next pose, we're going to bring our arms straight up and out like an airplane. Get your airplane wings out and lift one foot up and point it. Now your plane might have turbulence, but you can always stabilize yourself for smooth sailing.
Now for the other side. I was a little nervous doing this pose, but with a positive mindset and tons of practice, I'm finally getting the hang of it.
This one is my favorite. We're going to become a tree. We're going to bring one foot up, but don't put your foot on your knee. You might hurt it. Trees have branches, which will be our arms. It might be a little windy and our tree might move back and forth, but we can always get back up. Take some deep breaths as well.
I'm going to show you another way you can position your foot in the tree pose. This one may be a little more difficult, but again with practice, you can do it.
You're almost done. Sit down and put your feet together. This is butterfly pose. We're going to flap our wings and bring our head down to our toes to get that good stretch. If it hurts, you can move your feet away from your body.
Hooray! This is our final pose. We are going to do a few breathing exercises. Close your eyes and slowly inhale and exhale for about 2 to 3 times. And when you are done, you are going to put your hands in prayer position and open your eyes. That's great, you guys are doing it.
Thank you for tuning in. See you next week for another Julia's Corner.
Bye.